each other through it. Come on and see, good movement draws good movement.
Welcome to Good Movement Draws Good Movement, the podcast where farmers, ranchers, and rural folks can grow relationally through awareness, understanding, and effective communication. Hey, it's T. I'm your host, and I, along with my guests, will be covering topics related to drawing good movement. Things like self and social awareness, brain science, positive psychology, extending grace, and so much more. We'll share tools that can help you understand why you are the way you are, why others are the way they are, and how you can use that to step out of self-told lies with grace and compassion to draw good movement in conversations, relationships, and life in rural America. Let's go draw good movement. Welcome back to the Good Movement Draws Good Movement podcast. Someone recently asked me about the books that I've been consuming recently and asked if there were any that I would recommend for someone just getting started with their inner work. One book came to mind, and today I'll be reviewing that book. But before we get into that, if you've been thinking about diving deeper than just this cast pod into your inner work, you can schedule a free 30-minute call with me where we can connect face-to-face via Zoom and talk about what that might look like for you. Visit the link in the show notes and mention CastPod when you schedule to get 10% off one-on-one good movement guidance. The book that came to mind when I fielded that question was How to Deal with Your Ish So Your Kids Don't Have to by Eli Harwood, aka The Attachment Nerd on Instagram. Having read the book, I feel like a good alternate title could be How to Deal with Your Ish So Your Kids, Spouse, and Other Humans Don't Have to. Remember that reel that I mentioned last week? The one that said, your kids' big feelings are loud, but I bet yours would be too if you'd ever been allowed to express them. This book helps you process those feelings, those big feelings, so you can express them without exploding, and you can grow your capacity for holding your kids' feelings and other people's feelings, your own feelings, most importantly, because as we've discussed on this podcast, good movement starts where? With us. So it helps you deal with your feelings and habits so that you're not just spewing them about. I had read Eli's first book, Raising Securely Attached Kids, when it was first released. And when I saw that she had written this new one, I knew I needed to consume it pretty immediately. So I did pre-order, and the book did not disappoint. This book is so dang good. Eli breaks the book up into feelings and habits. Each feeling and habit starts out with a description of that said feeling or habit. Then she talks about how those feelings and habits affect our children, followed by a Let's Grow section with exercises for each, and another section with compassionate self-talk scripts. And then she wraps up each feeling and habit with further reading, a section with further reading where she has different books listed for each feeling and habit. So what I love about this book is that it's written encyclopedia style. So you can easily find the feeling or habit you want to learn more about, and you can just skip right to it. She makes it so easy to find what you're wanting to deal with. And I did consume the entire book cover to cover, but I really, really love this feature. So maybe you're like me and you want to consume it cover to cover. And then I go back when I'm dealing with anger and I want to refresh on anger. Or maybe I need refresher on how to deal with my numbing habit. I can easily open the table of contents, get that page and skip right to it. Like I love how this book is compiled. I also love the simple, mind you, I said simple, not easy, exercises Eli provides in each chapter, or they're not really chapters. Maybe, I mean, you can call them chapters, but with each feeling and habit, she provides simple exercises to help you process, deal with each one. And I especially love her compassionate self-talk scripts. I think that all of us could stand to have a little more compassionate self-talk, or talk to ourselves with more kindness and compassion. So, love that feature for each feeling and habit. And then she also has appendices. I really love all the extras that she's tacked on to the end of the book. And I'm not going to tell you what they are. So, if you want to know what those are, you'll have to check out the book. And I've got the link in the show notes for you. But if you want to know what those are, check it out. Another thing that I love about this book that for some may sound weird, but it is a hardcover book and the sleeve is absolutely beautiful and I love it. And the pages, like the paper, I am kind of a paper snob, but the paper of the pages is so soft and you know how when you get a brand new book, it doesn't always lay open very well. At least my copy, it lays out beautifully. And I just love the feel of the book. So if that's something that's important to you, this book has it. What I did not love was that I now have a to be read list that is miles long, thanks to that lovely further reading section at the end of each feeling and habit. Literally picked out so many books. And remember, she has further reading for each feeling and each habit. And there are several. We're talking feelings from feeling angry, anxious, at odds with our children, body disgust, defensive, jealous, judged, lonely, powerless, regretful, rejected, sad, shame, stressed, traumatized. That's the list of the feelings. And the list of habits is equally as long. And there is a further reading section for each one of those. Okay. So I have what was already a really long to be read list is now much longer. We'll just put it that way. So gonna take me a while to get through all of those. But overall, this book is excellent. It is good whether you're just getting started into your inner work or you've been at it for a while. I 10 out of 10 recommend this book. 10 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed this book and I will be referencing it often. If this book review is something that you enjoyed, let me know. Shoot me a message on Instagram, send me an email, DM me on other social media platforms. Let me know if the book review episode is something that you enjoyed. And if it is, maybe we'll continue it. As you know, because I just told you, I have a very long to be read list that I am working my way through. And so I've always got books that I'm consuming, and this could be a regular thing if it's something that you enjoyed. So let me know. And with that, until next time, draw a good movement. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful for you. If you found value in this episode, I'd love for you to share with others who might also benefit from tuning in. Share by word of mouth, send it in a text, take a screenshot and post it on social media, or share however you prefer. And if you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Until next time, draw good movement.